Hey guys, George here from Zero Pay Productions, and today I am talking about my Patreon page. I started Patreon about a year ago, pretty much almost a year to date, because I started it around mid-December last year. So I've been doing it for a year now. It's been going really well, and I'm really happy with how it's gone so far. However, I do want to make some changes for 2017, just trying to improve on it and trying to make the most of Patreon and kind of give back a little bit more to the people who have been on it so far, and even incent a few more people to join. I do want to say first off that I spent a lot of time looking at other Patreon pages, the way other people did things, to see if what I was doing was fair and if what I was planning to do for 2017 was fair, because I don't want it to seem like I'm taking advantage of people, like I'm asking for too much and giving back too little. Because one of the things I want to do with Patreon is give back to the people who are pledging to me, to the patrons, and I think I've done a decent job at that for 2016, and I kind of want to continue that for 2017, and for as long as I'm doing Patreon, and for as long as I'm doing YouTube, Twitch, and all of that stuff. This is also just kind of a way of letting people know what is available through Patreon, for those of you who don't already know, because I'm sure that, it's been a year since I made a video talking about the Patreon, really, so I'm sure that in that time, there's been new people who have come here and just haven't heard about it at all, or people who missed that video a year ago, so they just don't know kind of what they're missing out on Patreon, and it's just a really great thing that I've been doing, and it's really great, the community that's been built through it. And currently, for the past year or so now, there's only been one tier on Patreon. It's just $1 and up, and you get access to everything. But for 2017, I am making a second tier, and this is kind of what I was spending a lot of time thinking about, and what I spent a lot of time just kind of figuring out: is this fair? Is this okay? Am I being greedy? Because I don't want to seem greedy. I don't want to seem disingenuous or that I'm taking too much from people and not giving enough in return. But I'll kind of put on screen right now what the plans are for 2017 for the two different tiers. There's going to be the first tier, which is $1 and up, and that is the patron tier, and you get access to all the exclusive posts on the Patreon page, including monthly thank you videos, where if you have donated for the previous month, you'll get a video, or you are in a video, you're mentioned in a video in which I say everyone's name, from the most pledged person to the least, and I just kind of say a little something. I try to say something, at least. I don't have a chance to interact with everyone, even though I try to, so I just say what I can, and it's easy to for some people because they're very active in like streams and everything, or in the Discord, so it's a lot of fun to do the thank you video, honestly. Second off, you'll get access to the patron-only Discord, which is really fantastic. It's how I play games with the people in Discord. It's how I chat with them, either in text or in voice. It's been really incredible getting to talk to all these people and getting to know them better, and they get to know me better. It's just really fun, and we've built kind of almost a family because everyone's just on really good terms with one another, and I really love it. You'll also have access to exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, content, and some vlogs. It's not much, and the reason I say that is not to sound like I don't put thought into Patreon, but I don't want it to sound like I'm excluding content from people who aren't patrons. And I was saying this the other day, and someone said, wow, you're not really great at advertising your Patreon. It's like, I want to advertise my Patreon, but I don't want it to sound like I'm taking away stuff that everyone else could watch, because then I just feel kind of like a dick. I feel like I'm putting up a paywall, and I don't want to... I want to find a balance where it's like I'm giving stuff to the patrons without taking away from everyone else, so they're not missing out. Like, so everyone else isn't missing out on anything major. It's like little stuff like, oh yeah, this is what I did. I went away this weekend, and here's what happens, stuff like that. It's little things that I wouldn't even really think to put on the channel for the most part. It's just kind of more of a look into my life, I guess. One of the newer things I added to Patreon, and this is one thing that you'll get as a patron, $1 and up, is you'll have access to an archive of past streams, and kind of how I do that is, so for December, I post all the streams from November, I posted all the streams from October, etc., etc., and the reason for this is because I just don't post all the streams to YouTube. You can get streams for 2 weeks on Twitch after they've aired, and on YouTube I release some of them, not all of them, just because that would kind of bog down the channel in terms of that's a lot of stuff to release, is the thing. And, I mean, yes, patrons can absolutely share the links to those streams. It's just the thing of the more streams I post directly to the channel, the views will go down and down, and it just doesn't look great for the channel. That's the only reason why I don't post it publicly. And then the second tier on Patreon, the new tier, which is going to go into effect in 2017, is Patron Pro, and that includes all previous rewards from the $1 and up tier as well. I just figured I'd let you know. And this is essentially the equivalent of a Twitch subscription. You know, if I had a subscribe button on Twitch, which I don't. And doing Patreon and doing this new tier is kind of one way of me deciding that I'm not going to do Twitch subscriptions even if I ever get access to it, because it would just be... I was going to say it would be too much. It's not that it would be too much, it's just that I'd rather try and have everyone on the same platform than just because it's a little easier to make sure everyone gets access to that same kind of set of benefits. Because if I did a Twitch subscription button, I wouldn't be able to give them access to Patreon because it's a different system. So they wouldn't get access to the vlogs, to the thank you videos, stuff like that. They'd get access to the Discord, but they'd lose out kind of on everything else that the patrons are getting. So I kind of want to keep it on Patreon then, and doing this $5 reward tier kind of makes it a little closer to being like a Twitch subscription, I guess, is how I thought about it. But in addition to all the rewards that I mentioned for the tier 1 version, you'll be entered into monthly giveaways. Almost all of those are games. I think so far it's only really been games, the monthly giveaways. That being said, every 3 months, so at the end of every quarter, which is March, June, September, and December, there's going to be a plushie giveaway in addition to a regular giveaway. And if you guys haven't seen the plushes yet, they're incredible. So, it's December, so there is a plush giveaway this month. Is little Vault George, made by lovely Lacey Gracie. So we're going to be doing another few plushie giveaways next year. And like I said, this is part of the $5 Patron Pro reward tier, same as the other giveaways. So for those months, March, June, September, December, you have 2 chances to win giveaways, and it's really great. I love these. They're fantastic. I have a few of them myself. We sent out 3 of them so far this year, so this will be the final one. You still have a chance to win this, actually, if you're interested, because you can become a patron this month, and as long as your pledge goes through, you'll be entered into the giveaway. The only thing is that I have to still do the giveaway for this month, and this is the giveaway for the month, because currently how I've been doing it is that this year there's only 1 giveaway per month, and for December it's the plush giveaway. But if you enter into Patreon now, you too can be entered for the George plush. You just need to have your payment information confirmed and have your pledge go through. You have a week from today to do it, because around the 20th or so, that's when I'll cut it off and I'll be like, okay, now I need to choose the winner, which is, random number giveaway type stuff. And last but not least, as a Patron Pro, you'll get access to the Patron Pro rank in Discord, which will be a green sort of title rank. As a patron, $1 and up, you'll have a yellow patron rank, and then green is for $5 and up. So it's just another way of trying to say thank you. I don't know. It made sense to me. And that's pretty much just all the changes for Patreon. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I wanted to do the giveaways, if I wanted to include $1 and up, or between $1 and $5 in the giveaways. And it was just this thing of, if I'm going to be giving away $60 games every month, I kind of want to, make the entry level for that just a little higher, and try to make it so that I'm not spending the vast majority of what I make on Patreon back into the Patreon just for the giveaway alone. So I'm just trying to be smart with my money, essentially. I hope you guys understand. Like I said, if you want to win little plush Vault George, you still have a chance to do so. Between now and the 20th, you can become a patron, and because these changes haven't gone into effect yet, the Patron Pro rank hasn't gone into effect yet, you can become a patron for $1 or up. Still, you can do more than $1, I'm not going to stop you. And you'll get access to the Discord, you'll get access to the exclusive content, you'll get access to the Plush George giveaway between now and the 20th if you become a patron today, so make sure to do so. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this was an informative video. I hope you learned something about how I'm a sellout. But have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.